Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Remember, subscribe is the vibe. Your boys on the road to 20K humbly. We got this video by Cameron, and it's the problem with black YouTube. I'll get right into it.
Brick on my friend to see how she reacts. She touched it. What the fuck? There's a problem with YouTube, specifically black YouTube. Black YouTube sucks. When it comes to black YouTube, I feel like there's two sides. There's one side with these amazing content creators like Corey X Kenshin, Berleezy, AMP, RDC, and many others. And then you got this other side with these creators that don't care about their content at all. All they care about is the money that comes with YouTube, and all their videos are just based around sexual things. One side is like that homemade burger that takes hours to make, and the other side is like that $2 McDonald's burger that tastes good for about 5 minutes, but the next day you feel like absolute. It's kind of like yin and yang, you know? And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about that other side of black YouTube, the terrible side. Now, when it comes to the black community and content creation, I feel like every single idea can't just be a normal idea, you know? There always has to be some sort of sexual spin to it. You can't just do a normal truth or dare. It has to be a freaky truth or dare. You can't just go on a blind date. It has to be a freaky blind date. The other day, I literally seen a video titled, "I put my freaky ass parents on a blind date." We are getting to the point in content creation where we're putting our parents on blind dates and it has to be freaky. That is absolutely weird, if I'm being honest with you. Another trend that's pretty big in the black community are 20v1s. These videos hit the black community harder than crack in the 80s. I can't tell you how many black content creators I've seen milking the absolute life out of 20v1s. Now, if you don't know what a 20v1 is, well, it's basically like a speed dating show where 20 people speed date one person, and by the end of the show, that one person picks their favorite out of the 20 people. I'm pretty sure this video idea was like created by Jubilee, popularized by the Sidemen.
I was just about to ask, who first discovered it?
Now, don't get me wrong, there are some genuinely funny 20v1s out there, but then you got channels out here who are posting 20v1s every single week. For example, No Love Mar. Now, if you don't know who No Love Mar is, well, he's a pretty big black YouTuber who has 1.44 million subscribers. But when you take a look at this man's channel, basically all of his videos are 20v1s. I wouldn't be surprised if this man changed his name to Cupid, the way he's helping out everyone find love. I wouldn't be surprised if this man did a 20v1 with the whole entire United States for his next video.
Now, my thing is, I don't even, and it's crazy too, because I guess I would qualify as a YouTube content creator, right? I don't even knock, what was I gonna say? Bruh. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
I wouldn't be surprised if this man did a 20v1 with the whole entire United States for his next video. Honestly, at this point, this man should put me in a 20v1 to help me find some action. Like, come on. And what's crazy is that this man is so obsessed with 20v1s that he literally jumped another YouTuber because they made a 20v1 with Krishan Rock and he wanted to do that idea first. I mean, there's literally entire videos of him and his crew just pulling up to their studio, them beating up the other guys, and them taking the camera and the footage so it doesn't get uploaded to YouTube. Number one, what happened to Shame? Who
damn
speed date the snaggletooth demon Krishan Rock? That woman is literally the embodiment of a Neanderthal. And number two, why are you out here jumping other YouTubers because they're about to upload an idea before you? Just be more creative and make something other than 20v1s, and maybe you wouldn't. That
was what the situation was about.
People because they make the same style of content as you. Imagine if Moist Critical got to a topic before me and I fought him because of that. Isn't that the stupidest thing ever? Like, it just doesn't make sense at all. And what's even worse is that before every 20v1 that this man does, he promotes this scam where apparently you're supposed to get $750 Cash App from clicking the link in the description, but you don't. It just takes you to one of those sites where they have you fill out all of those tedious surveys and you get nothing from them. I mean, there's literally entire videos on YouTube.
I be seeing that shit, bro.
He gets the money because he gets paid from people clicking the link, but you as a viewer, you get nothing because, I mean, why would Cash App just give you $750? They would be broke if they just decide to do that. It just shows how greedy of a YouTuber this man is, but I'm pretty sure that was already pretty evident. You also have this other YouTuber right here named Real X Sean, and basically a bunch of his videos are just 20v.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. It wasn't until earlier this year that I even noticed that the 20v1 thing was becoming a thing. I thought only one person was really doing it. I'm not even paying attention to the host. I didn't know this was like a niche. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy too, because I fall into the realm of being a content creator, and honestly, I don't really try to copy anybody. There is no owning of any type of lane when and, like your fan base is gonna be your fan base regardless. And I come from the mindset like, yo, when you walk into a bread aisle in a supermarket, you're not looking for the bread that came out first, right? You never said, yo, which bread came out first? That's the one I need to have. No, you go to your preference. This is kind of like how we are as consumers, right? We go to the people we rock with. It doesn't matter who did it first. It doesn't matter who has how many views. It's if I rock with you, I'm gonna pick you up. You know, like that slice of bread. That's just my analogy for things. The fact that people think that they own this lane, like, is a little cringy, son. I'm not gonna lie.
Ones, I mean, nothing really else. But this man also, he spams that link in the description with that $750 cash app that you're never gonna get. And then you got another 20v1 YouTuber right here named Ryan with the Sauce, and he also spams that link in the description with that $750 cash app. And what's also crazy about,
and y'all be getting got in this shit too,
is that there's literally no originality with any of them. The only difference is the people in the 20v1s. The intros are all the same, the editing is all the same. Hell, even the freaking personalities of all these YouTubers are all the same. Even the freaking scam in the video, they're all doing the same $750 cash app scam. Even the scam in the video is the exact same. These dudes are literally made in a freaking laboratory, bro. Like, they're just printed every single freaking week. Every week I see a new up and coming 20v1 YouTuber. What's also crazy is that these dudes will have—
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I didn't even notice that there were multiple hosts. I swear every single time I watch like 20v1, I'm looking at one. I didn't even realize that there were other people doing this shit. That's how much it's like saturated. Like once you see the white background and the 20 women plus the artist, typically a rapper, you kind of just automatically assume everybody just came from one source, right?
Young people
in their 20v1.
Oh, let me bring it back a little.
Laboratory, bro. Like, they're just printed every single freaking week. Every week I see a new up and coming 20v1 YouTuber. What's also crazy is that these dudes will have
young people
in their 20v1s, which is very sad. For you guys that don't know, there's this rapper named LaTyler, and he's 17 years old. And the YouTuber No Love Mar, he made a video with LaTyler. He made a 20v1, and it's disgusting, if I'm being honest with you.
How you feel about sex on the first night?
I don't think it's bad. Like, if both of y'all vibing with each other, you peep the vibe. We grown.
We grown.
There's a bunch of grown women in there asking a 17-year-old if he's husband material, which that's completely wild to me. I mean, the man's not even college material. He's not even past high school. What do you mean, is he husband material? That's just odd. And you can't say 17 is close to 18, but at the end of the day, if you sleep with a 17-year-old, that is illegal. But what's even crazier is that there's 20v1s with Lil RT, and for y'all that don't know, Lil RT is a 9-year-old rapper, but he's not like the main character in these 20v1s. He's like that little assist character that you have in freaking Mortal Kombat when you spam L1. I mean, as you can see right here, there's literally
I like this guy, he's funny.
I found love from the help of Lil RT. Why do you need a 9-year-old to help you find love? You also got the YouTuber King Sid, who's also been doing many videos with Lil RT, and he's not doing them in like the right way. He's just basically promoting this kid's bad behavior. I mean, he literally did a video named Lil RT swipes 20 guys for his mom. And in the whole video, this man is literally just cursing and everything right in front of his mom, which is pretty crazy. If I would have cursed in front of my mom, I wouldn't be here making this video today, if I'm being real with you. But yeah, I just find it odd how these guys literally have videos, and the whole idea of the video is to sexualize a
young person.
I mean, that's just pretty crazy. Another style of content that's pretty big in the black community is face-to-face smasher passes, which these videos are also pretty unbearable to watch. If you don't know what this is, well, it's basically a bunch of grown adults getting lined up, and one by one, they basically go through these lines.
It's the fact that we got women in this era willing to put themselves through that shit, bro. And I know my older ladies, y'all be cringing when y'all see this shit. When you see other beautiful girls lined up, when to get smashed or passed by some nigga you know ain't shit. You know he's scamming. You know he don't treat women like. It's just, I accept it because I accept change. You know what I mean? Is it cringy? Absolutely. But if you're gonna get your money, hey man, I'd rather that than you selling drugs and killing somebody. I'm gonna keep it a bean, you know what I mean? I get the cringe aspect of this shit, but
and say smash.
I don't make the rules.
The person they're standing right in front of. It's pretty sad when you really think about it. If I had to sit here and watch this for 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't even make it through. I would lose freaking all my brain cells by the 5th minute of this video. But yeah, that's another style of content with black YouTube that's pretty stupid in my opinion. I mean, imagine giving birth to a child just for them to participate in a face-to-face smasher pass. And like I said earlier, a lot of black YouTube, their content just revolves around just extremely horny content. Public interviews. I mean, you know, the whole gay son son or thought daughter thing. Find your match, which is just basically they get a room full of people and they just try to find their matches and stuff. Overall, my problem with Black YouTube is that number one, it's just unoriginal. Everybody's just copying off each other and expecting to become the biggest Black YouTuber of all time with zero originality, which is absolutely crazy. And number two, all these videos are just based around these sexual concepts for kids to click on them. And then once these kids click on them, they're just going to freaking promote these little scams and stuff like the $750 Cash App scam just so they can get paid. Overall, Black YouTube is just down atrocious right now. And it's honestly sad to see, bro. But yeah, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be somewhere here on the screen.
Hey, yo, man. Hold on, brethren. I'm just gonna move that out the screen. Shit, that's kind of crazy too. I'll be watching some of the 20v1 videos. I've never considered the fact that kids are actually watching this shit and falling for these scams. And the fact that you content creators are making thousands of dollars off these views, off the views that y'all getting, and y'all still finding ways to scam people into trying to tell them that you get $750 for free. And I've always noticed that shit and I've always skipped it because it ain't gonna work on me. I've seen the show before, but damn, I'm not even thinking about the kids. That's like, ooh, $750. It's a wild era that we're living in. And me being I guess you would deem me being a Black content creator, I guess I fall in this realm to some degree. And listen, some people might even find my content cringe, but at least I know when I wake up, I like I always try to do little things to separate myself from the average reactor. I try to look for content that I don't see other people reacting to. Obviously, I found my niche in sports and whatnot, but I don't put myself in a box. Like, that's not the only thing I'm gonna react to. I always try to give people different conversations, different perspectives, different stories, and just continue to find ways to grow my channel authentically. You know what I mean? But these guys, they find their niche, they copying each other, and it's gonna burn out. Yeah, it's gonna burn out. It's not gonna last forever. This shit's a little cringe, but you know, I don't know. Maybe we need to do better. Maybe not. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all thought. And I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video. Thank you for supporting my channel, man. Your boy's on the road to 20K. I'm out.